What is going on, you guys? Anthony here, bringing you another video. And I know it's been a good while since we posted, and I do apologize for that. I have no excuse for it, but we're gonna keep the content rolling from now on for you guys. And we've had a lot going on with the cars, a lot of good stuff that I think you guys will enjoy. So with all that being said, let's go ahead and get into today's video. So as you guys can see behind me here, we do have the good old Yukon, and I'm happy to say that she is officially lowered and she looks pretty damn good, I think. And it's nothing too crazy, just a couple inches all the way around. The front looks real good, not too much fender gap there. And in the back is where it made the biggest difference, because I don't know if you guys remember, but it was super hot in the back. And granted, we do still have some fender gap there, but I wanted some room there, that way in case I have to load heavy equipment in the back, stuff for my band, or just anything in general, we had some travel room there. Overall though, I'm super happy with the way it turned out. We do have to go ahead and retouch that up there. I did touch that up a few months ago on the hood, but I took it to a car wash and used a pressure washer, and it took the paint pretty much right off. So gonna have to redo that eventually, or maybe even just get a totally different hood, maybe an HD hood or a cowl hood. We'll see what we can find. With all that being said, since it is lowered, it does need an alignment now, and that's actually what we're gonna do today. I was able to get this beautiful Friday morning off, so I figured let's go ahead and take advantage of that. Let's go ahead and get the alignment done. And also I have some different tires for it, because I don't know if you guys remember, we picked these wheels up about a year ago from Facebook Marketplace, and they had some off-road tires, as you can see. And honestly, they've seen better days. They're pretty bald. Even in the back here, they're losing a lot of tread, or there's not a lot of tread left rather. I don't know who was doing burnouts. It wasn't me, but somebody was having some fun with these tires. So back here we do have 4 new tires, well, new used tires. I actually got a pretty good deal on them that I couldn't pass up. So they're not the best tires, but they're gonna be a good solution for now, and way better than what's currently on there. Alrighty, so we are in the Yukon, and let's head to Track Time Performance to get this alignment taken care of. Should I race him? It's a 5.0. He's lucky I'm not in the Camaro. Well, he turned off. What do you guys think? Think that 5.0 wanted the smoke from this 295 horsepower 5.3? Yeah, no. It would have been fun though. Maybe more fun if I was in the Camaro. What do you guys think? You think I gapped the 5.0 in the Camaro, or the Camaro gets gapped by the 5.0? I think the Camaro's got it, for sure. All right, no racing, of course. I'm gonna behave, because racing is illegal on the street, and we don't do that at all. So, I wonder if I have time to stop and get Chick-fil-A. Probably. I might stop, we'll see. Alrighty guys, we're pulling up here to Track Time Performance. Wasn't a long drive at all, only like maybe 20 minutes from my house, if that. I'm probably not gonna film when I get inside, just because I don't want to be rude and just walk in with the camera, but I will keep you guys updated. Alrighty you guys, so me and the guys there at Track Time Performance, we went ahead and looked over the Yukon before we pulled it in to get the alignment done, and they recommended that we get the new tires put on first, and we'll get a little better result out of the alignment. So huge shout out to Track Time Performance, because they could have just did the alignment, sent me on my way, but they do quality work there, so shout out to those guys. And we're heading to Mr. G's tire shop right now to get those new tires put on, and possibly to get something to eat, because I didn't get Chick-fil-A earlier. Maybe I should have, because I'm freaking hungry. So maybe we'll stop at Burger King or something, I don't know, KFC. I had a chicken fried steak from KFC the other day, pretty good. But anyways, let's go ahead and get these tires put on. All right, we're pulling up to Mr. G's tire shop. Mr. Gangsta. Oh man, that was a big bump. I probably should have slowed down. Anyways, we're here at Mr. G's. You know, he always takes good care of us, so let's go ahead and get these tires put on and get her pulled in. And there she is, boys. No wheels, no tires. I think it's a pretty good look. Did that scare me a little bit? Yes. We are back from Track Time Performance, and we got the alignment all buttoned up and the new tires on. And honestly, with the new tires, it looks really good. The street tires look a little bit better than those off-road ones that were on it before. And honestly, I think it kind of looks stupid before now after seeing it like this, because the street tires just go a little bit better with it. But yeah, we got the alignment done. She's honestly a lot smoother now, so that's one big thing out of the way, and she's driving really good. So that about wraps it up for the things we're doing with the Yukon today. But I know you're probably wondering, maybe you're not, but if you are, what's going on with Fernanda's Mustang? Well, a lot of good stuff going on with that. She's been driving it, she's really been enjoying it, and we got some goodies for her recently. So we'll go ahead and get into that. But let me get something to eat first, because guess what? I still haven't ate. So after I get something to eat, we're gonna go ahead and get into the Mustang here. All right, so we are currently in the man cave here, and finally I got some food. Well, I made some food out of some leftovers, and we're gonna go ahead and eat. Check out these breakfast tacos. Look how greasy they are. That's a lot of freaking grease. Can I die from that? It's pastor, so pastor and eggs. What do you think, Ghost? Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and eat, catch up on some YouTube, watch my boy MJ Finn here, catch up on some videos. Shout out to MJ Finn if you're watching. All right, let's eat. So as far as new parts for the Mustang, oh shit, y'all aren't supposed to see this car yet. So we got some goodies here, guys, for Fernanda's Mustang GT. Starting off here with the shorty headers. Now, typically I like to stay away from shorties because I like long tubes, but unfortunately on the automatic Mustangs of that body style, you can't really fit long tubes. I read somewhere, I think the transmission gets in the way or something with the starter. Anyways, you can't fit long tubes, unfortunately. And the stock manifolds that are on it, they're pretty bad. I don't see how it gets any airflow. Here's a picture of the stock manifolds. Compared to this is going to get a lot more airflow. Even though they're kind of ugly and kind of funky looking, it's going to flow a lot more air. And we are pairing that up with a BBK X pipe. It's a catted X pipe, and it's a 2.5 inch. And this is going to match up to the Borla catback that she has on it. And I know I mentioned in a previous video that these Mustangs actually come with 6 catalytic converters. So we're going to narrow it down to just 2 with some high flow cats. And I think it's going to sound pretty good. The next thing that we have here is a new throttle body here. So I'm not sure what the stock one is exactly, but we went ahead and upgraded to the 73 millimeter. And that's just going to flow a whole lot better than the stock one. So we'll be getting a little more air there. And then here we do have a BBK cold air intake. So it does have a cold air intake on it now. It's a K&N one, and it's truly not a cold air intake just because it sucks in all that hot air from the engine bay right there. So this one actually goes into the side of the fender on the passenger side, and it's gonna get in a lot more cold air, so hopefully make a little more power. Next thing we got here is a set of 410 gears, just to kind of help the car get moving a little bit better, along with an aluminum drive shaft just to save a little rotating mass there. So the car, it's not going to make a ton of power, but I figured the best way to get a car with lower power moving is to go ahead and make it move easier, if that makes sense, with the gearing, lighter drive shaft, and adding just a little more power. So we're going to get these put on hopefully soon, and that car should be very enjoyable at that point. It's going to add a little more power, and it's going to be quite a bit faster, I hope. So we're going to go ahead and get these on there as soon as we can, and we'll go from there. And along with all these goodies here, Fernanda did go ahead and get some new wheels for her car. And the car's not here right now because she's at work with the car. So as soon as she gets back, we'll go ahead and reveal those wheels. And she made a really solid choice on those. The car looks absolutely amazing. And once all this stuff is on there, it's going to perform amazing as well. And just real quick, you guys, I just wanted to give a quick update on the Camaro here. It's doing really good, driving perfectly as it should. And I've been enjoying it a lot. Haven't got to race anybody yet, but you know, I got a buddy that has a 3rd gen Camaro that he might get that ass whooping first. So we'll see when that time comes. But I know I kind of showed it earlier here. So Camaro's chilling here with the TA in the garage. They're both super dirty because they both got rained on a couple of weeks ago. So we'll get more into the TA on the next video though. Alrighty, you guys, here she is, and these are the wheels that she chose for the car. Personally, I think it was a very good choice. They are the SVE anniversary wheels, and we have a 17x9 up front and a 17x10 in the back. And I think they tie everything in really nicely. The black wheels, the black roof, the black spoiler. I think it looks complete now at this point. And we do have that nice deep dish wheel in the back. And finally got a 275 out back. I know before we had the 255s with spacers, but this is a lot better. No spacer needed when you have a tire like that. So she looks really mean. And personally, I don't think there's really much more to do to the outside of this car. It looks really good. And really, I think the next step with this car is going to be probably the headers, the new drive shaft, the new exhaust, a colder intake, and a nice tune. After that, I think she's going to be pretty healthy and she's going to be a pretty enjoyable car. So if you haven't already done it, drop a like for the Mustang, guys. I think it turned out really good and she deserves a like. So go ahead and like, add a comment, tell us what you think about it. All right, you guys, thank y'all for tuning in to today's video. Appreciate y'all spending my Friday with me, getting stuff done with the cars. Lots more to come and we're excited about it. So we will see you guys on the next one.